His own son spent decades trying to prove his father was the Black Dahlia killer. A bugged recording, matching handwriting, cadaver dogs alerting in the basement, and the case is still officially unsolved. After George Hodel died in 1999, his son Steve, a retired LAPD homicide detective, made a discovery. 2 photographs in his father's belongings. A young, dark-haired woman. Steve believed it was Elizabeth Short. He spent the next 2 decades investigating his own father. What he found was deeply unsettling. George Hodel had been on the LAPD's original suspect list in 1947. His home was bugged by police in 1950. On that recording, George Hodel's own voice, "Supposin I did kill the Black Dahlia. They can't prove it now. They can't talk to my secretary anymore because she's dead." His secretary had died of a suspected overdose in 1945. 2 years before Elizabeth Short was murdered, Steve hired independent handwriting experts. They found strong similarities between George Hodel's handwriting and the taunting letters sent to newspapers by the killer. He brought cadaver dogs into the basement of his father's old house. The dogs alerted to the scent of human decomposition in the soil. And yet, the LAPD never formally charged George Hodel. They cleared him as a suspect after their investigation. Elizabeth Short's own family denied the photographs were of her, and there is no confirmed evidence that George Hodel and Elizabeth Short ever met. The case is still officially open, still unsolved. George Hodel wasn't the only name in the frame. Over the decades, more than 150 suspects were investigated. Robert Manley, the last confirmed person to see Elizabeth Short alive, dropped her at the Biltmore Hotel on January 9th, released within 24 hours. No evidence. Norman Chandler, publisher of the Los Angeles Times, named as a suspect in a 2005 book linking him to organized crime and Elizabeth Short. Never proven. Leslie Dillon, a bellhop with a criminal record and knowledge of the case that disturbed investigators. Investigated, never charged. Dozens of people confessed to the murder over the years. Every single one was dismissed. Elizabeth Short came to Los Angeles with a dream. She was 22 years old. She wanted to be an actress. She never got the chance. Her killer has never been identified, never been charged, never faced justice. Nearly 80 years later, the Black Dahlia case remains one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. Some cases were never meant to stay buried.